Okay. There's one more thing about properties. Or actually, let's do two more things about properties and then move on to static. So if you guys are getting overwhelmed right now, then just ignore what I'm going to talk about with properties because it's a little bit more advanced, but it's also important. Just save your mental energy for staticness. But there are two quick things I want to wrap up about properties. The first thing is you can give your getter or your setter accessibility, meaning I can define a public getter and a private setter. If I go down here, we now have an error because its set accessor is inaccessible. Now, why would you do this? Well, I'll show you why in one quick second. Okay, so there's one more thing that I want to describe about properties, and that is it is very common in programming or in C#. I'm going to go ahead and clean up my product class a little bit. It's getting a little bit too large for me. It's very common in programming that we want to be able to expose data publicly, but we only want to be able to set that data internally. So it's very common to say, okay, I want name to be exposed publicly, but I don't want it to be set publicly. Or it's also common within programming to say, I really, really do want people to be able to change the value of name, but I don't want to make it a field because that breaks potential flexibility down the road with binary compatibility.